Hmm.
And we're
Can you hear me fine?
recording.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you on the computer so you can see the screen?
Yes.
Okay. It's just a blank piece of paper because we figure if you have a question, we can start typing it up and help you find it in the book. So,
Perfect. Sounds good.
what do you want to ask?
What was that?
What would you like to know or ask?
Oh, I don't really have a question. I just wanted to tune in and see anything that I need to know if anybody has a question or something.
Okay, well, that's we're not because you already have the videos and you have the who
Hmm.
knew it's and everything. We're not really going to do like a talk, but just so like this week in your thread, did you cite and reference?
Yes.
Okay.
I did watch all the videos and the PowerPoints and lectures and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
and everything seems clear.
All right. Well,
I don't know.
how about if we go
Yeah.
look at what you cited and referenced and see how it's going? Would that be okay?
Sure. Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. I need to look and see, are you in ZMP or ZP2?
Um,
Or ZYP, I guess. Let me look at my lists. I'm looking for you.
does that go by last name wise?
No. How come I
It's
can't find?
in your campus.
It says NUR 125 on your class, and then it says either dash YP2. Oh, you're
Mm-hmm.
in YMP.
Mm.
Okay. All right. So let's go to discussions. And this week, discussion question number 1.
Hmm.
All right. So here we are. Okay. And Dr. Naval, you're having a look too, right?
Yes, I am looking. It's kind of small on my screen, so I'll do my best.
Oh, okay. I can't make this one bigger, darn it.
Oh, you're okay. I can see it. I just will look closely.
Okay, so here's you made a statement here,
Mm-hmm.
and then you're citing the American Nurses Association, and it's retrieved from this.
Mm-hmm.
So, in the book, let's look in the book first, and we're trying to reference an organization. Reference. Under reference examples, books, chapters, courts, databases, message boards, meaningful components, reviews. So let's just go to reference examples, start on page 193. So if we look in our book on 193 for reference examples, and what we have here, since you're going to reference, you don't have a specific. Let's go to your website and see what we see.
Mm-hmm.
Let me grab it. Because we're missing a couple things. If we look at the samples, even if we look at, there should be one in here, technical and research reports. It's meetings and symposium. Trying to find. Carly, where do you think we should be looking here?
Usually it's like it's in the 200s typically. Oh, I just looked through these to help a student the other day. Just one sec.
If you look for that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring up her site here so we can see if we can find the parts that we got missing. All right, so is this the name of it, the violence, incivility, and bullying?
Mhm.
Okay, so if we want to reference this, the first thing we want is all the information, because if you look at a reference in any of these, they're looking for the author, they're looking for the date, looking for the name of the article, the publisher, all those things. So here we are looking, we have this article, and there's no author listed, right? So
I don't. Yeah.
yeah, so there's no author. So we're going to do a group author, okay? So the group author is, of course, going to be the American Nurses Association, because we don't have, they're putting this information out. They're going to be the group author. So you started it off right with the American Nurses Association. So now we're going to look for the date. And I don't have the date yet. I'm looking here. There's no date down there. Okay.
Yeah, not that I see you.
You didn't see one either, did you? So
No.
when there's no date, you're going to use N.D. So let's start this off on our piece of paper. And we have got that we're going to have the American Nurses Association be the group author, right? And no date, ND.
Right.
Then the name of our article is Violence, Incivility, and Bullying. And there, in this, we don't capitalize everything, just that first word, right? Violence.
Yes.
Yeah, it's in sentence case.
Okay. And then if we look at this, the only other thing we have, it seems to be held under work environment. This seems to be like the title, and then all these things are under it.
Yeah.
So you could put the second part of this, if I ever find the right page again. I have 4,000 things open. I'm going to be careful. Okay. It's under work environment. Okay, which one would be in italic or in italics?
The work environment?
Yeah.
All right. I don't have
Because usually your journal title is italicized with you reciting like a journal article.
I kind of like the section though, so we're going to go with that.
Yeah.
And then, since we don't have anything else, we looked for all our stuff. We're going to say retrieve from, and then we're going to put that URL in. All right, so now let's get that finished up. And if you're like me, I always start with my references first, because now you have to cite it, right? You have to say in your discussion up here, when you were learning about reading that article and you learned something, where in your statement did you use information that you learned from that site?
The end sentences, pretty much, I think.
The end sentences where you learned it. Okay. So in that case, at the very end, you're going to move that period. It's going to be before the period. And you're going to have to put your citation in. And on 177 of your APA manual, it gives you all kinds of hints of how to do these. And we're going to use the one, there's one that even says groups, readily identified through abbreviations as authors. So they have an example of National Institute of Health. So since it's going to be in the end of the sentence, we're going to put that. But yours is the American, spell right, Nurses Association, comma, and then we have to put the date in. But our date is ND.
Yeah.
So, and then the period at the end of the sentence is going to come after this. So you're going to take your parenthetical citation here, and you're going to stick that at the end of your sentence, right here. Before that period, you're going to put the parentheses, American Nurses Association, comma, small n period, B period, with the parentheses, and then your period. So now, and then you'll move your citation that way, or reference rather, that we did, will take the place of what you have, because you got parts of it. You've got the author, your date, and then you need your name of the article and where it is found, and then you're retrieved from, and that would be your whole reference, and you'll have your in-text citation.
Yeah, it totally makes sense now, yeah.
Okay, so go ahead. If you've got your computer open, maybe you can copy and paste these things, or copy and paste them onto another piece of paper or something, so that you can go back in there, because you can edit your post until Sunday, 11:59. If you edit it and I go to grade it on Monday, your APA is going to be right. And
yeah, that's perfect. Yeah, I can edit it right now.
Yeah, do it right now, and then how about if we go look at your other discussion question when you're done?
Yeah, I'm sure that one's wrong too.
It's not wrong. It's a learning experience.
Everyone's learning.
Okay. Yeah, now I like completely know how to do it now. Like I saw you how you do it.
All right, then we're going to have to do the next one then. Let's go to discussion question number 2.
And the best example I could find in the book was page 198. That's where you find how to cite like journals, periodicals. That's sort of how we did it. So if you start at 198, there's a really good list of how to cite almost everything that you'll come across. So if you're struggling at all, just go to your book, start at 198. It's got good examples.
Awesome. Okay, this one, I think you know what? You
got it.
Build this, because you've got everything that you need. It's just not in the right format. So look for the format in your book, or your APA manual for a book. But I'm going to give you a cheat right now. This is your school textbook for this class, isn't it? Isn't that the book for the class? So you could have, if you wanted to, gone to the syllabus and copied it right out of there. Because it's in your
every class, your text is listed on the syllabus
in APA format. There it is. It's got it's in the you got your title of the group author, American Psychological Association. You got the date is right there. Now this is a little different because it's a book, and normally, even though it's a book, it's going to be in italics, but you're not going to have all these words capitalized if it's just a regular book. But because this is the name of an association, it's a proper name, that's why those letters are capitalized. So Publication Manual, American Psychological Association, that's the name of the textbook, so it's in italics, and it's followed by the 6th edition, and this is how you do your additions, a small ed with a period in these parentheses, then a period, got the Washington, DC, and because this author is the same, it just says author there. Otherwise you would say American Psychological Association again. So you could, if you wanted to, just taken that, boom, and stuck it here in for your reference, right? And then it would be done. But you see, you have everything. There's that. There's that. The P and the M wouldn't be capitalized. This would be, of course, this would be in italics. This would be in parentheses with a 6, like a number, TH, and then small ED period with another parentheses. This is good. Your DC is fine. And this would just say author, but I wouldn't freak out if you did put this American Psychological Association, because that's truly the author. But you could just put the author. So now that you have this, on page 177, again, this is a group author. How would you do your, oh, here we go. This is going to be a different kind of a citation, because you said According to the American
Yeah.
Psychological Association.
Yeah.
What's missing up here?
Well, I was gonna put it in a parenthesis and, put the American Psychology Association where I got the information from. But I was a little confused. Well, not confused, but I was a little like, is it fine if I say according to, because I'm, referencing it to them?
Yes, but
But I'd say,
do you have your book there with you, Ebenezer?
I do. It's right here with me. Yeah.
Okay. Look at page 177.
Okay.
Okay. There's two ways to cite. The one at the very end, it says parenthetical format. That's like if you're going to put it at the end of the sentence with a period after, put it in parentheses. But if it is actually in the text, right, you're saying, according to the American Psychological Association, you would do it like it says first citation in text. So the only thing you're missing here, see where it says NIMH or whatever, you just need the date in parentheses right here.
Oh, okay.
So this is perfect. You're going to say, according to the American Psychological Association, in parentheses, 2010.
2010. Yeah.
And then just go, it is blah, 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 blah. And it'll be perfect.
Perfect. Okay. Yeah.
So copy the one or from the syllabus or from your 6th edition here, put your 2010 up there. And again, you're going to have your APA all set.
Yeah, that's perfect. Okay.
Awesome. Okay, do you have somebody else on the call? Oh, it says they're offline.
Yeah, it says offline, so I'm not sure.
Am I the only one who's online?
Well,
Yeah.
No, I'm on here. Sorry, I just had a problem that keeps cutting in and out. This is Chelsea.
Hi, Chelsea. Can you see the screen?
I can't. So I've been having it won't even let me upload the program for some reason. And then when I try dialing in, it keeps telling me that the conference has been put on hold.
Woo!
So I'm like, what is going on?
That's just not right. Okay, well, we're going to help you even if you can't see the screen. We'll try to do what we can. Do you have a question about APA?
I know I had a few things in regards to that, the learning library, but I think I got the answer back. I just haven't looked to see what the response was.
What you mean?
I haven't been able to. Sorry?
You haven't been able to get into LIRN, you mean?
That's correct. I didn't. It said that I never had access, but I found out because I went there back in 2005, and because it's a different program, it wants to keep kicking me out because I've already taken some of the courses. So it doesn't. It just keeps disassociating.
Okay, now
For some reason, I don't know.
I'm confused because LIRN is the library.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you just
But I have access now, so I'm able to go in. I just don't know how to navigate it.
okay, so under your Pages tab, click on the Library Resources tab and scroll down, and you're going to see a link, and it just says Library and Information Resources Network, LIRN. That's where you go get into the library, and right underneath of it, it says How to Search LIRN. If you click on that, it gives you information on how to look things up in there. And then under that is the username and the password to use to get in. So you don't need to use your old things. You can just click on our link inside the classroom and go into it.
Okay, and and I won't have any other problems. Okay.
Cool.
I did that last time, and it let me go in when I was doing stuff off this past discussion. And I was able to get in there, but in the past, when I tried to use it for another class, I wasn't able to.
Okay, well, it should work if you just go in through the Pages tab. And then that How to Search LIRN is right underneath of it to help you out.
Perfect.
And
Thank you.
APA questions we can help you with?
Not that I can think of. I just need to get used to how the whole concept works, but I can't think of anything as of right now, but I haven't really been able to kind of hear the whole conversation either, so. I don't know what's been addressed and what hasn't been.
Well, all we've done is gone in and looked at someone's APA that they used in the threaded discussion and helped them to kind of straighten it out.
Okay. So will we only be using APA throughout the rest of our time with Provo College through the nursing program?
Yes. And for the rest of your life as a nurse, you're going to be using APA. Everything you read from nursing journals and everything will be in APA format. If you're asked to help at the facility to write some things, those will need to be in APA format. When you go on to your other master's programs or anything, everything's in APA format. So that's why it's start here with us in 125 to get your feet on the ground with it. And we're going to help you through the whole thing and keep kind of giving you feedback on it until you say, hey, enough feedback on APA. But the whole point is, when you take your next class, I want you to score in that APA section and not ever have to be marked down for your work, because researching and putting information into the threaded discussion is enough work not to lose points just because of the format. So that's what we're focusing on it here.
Yeah. Thank you, Dr. Hine. I think that's all I had for question.
All right. Well, talk to you later then, Ebenezer.
All right. Talk to you later. Bye.
Thanks for coming.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay. Any other questions on APA?
Well, I'm good on APA, so.
All right.
I have my manual.
My manual never leaves my desk, I'm telling you.
I'm always still checking myself, even now.
You have tabs in yours too? I tab like page 177. That's my
Yeah. And 198, that's like where all the most help comes from.
That's right. Okay, well, I guess that's it, Dr. Naval. We're done.
Hey.
We're students, but thank you for joining me.
Of course, yeah. Nice to talk to you. I'll talk to you tomorrow.
All righty, bye-bye.
Bye.